Hey everyone, and welcome back to Comic Studio. Hey, sorry, I wasn't gonna be expected around here because I was late like anything else because of something kind of confusion around here for too much. Well, before that, I just absolutely searched around news. There are two comic creators that I absolutely chosen for, except I wouldn't absolutely gonna be trying to find some more news in this comic studio by some other kinds of the totally real news and the CS news that I just got here for like anything as well. And that's we call the news, but I just absolutely wasn't able to be find it for more and a little bit more. And right here, this is going to make all of the changes as well. And it says, "Hello user, this is the program speaking. I got some bad news." So this is says actually there is no game. I hope you are not disappointed for this. All because of some sort of like here, when I absolutely gotta be discovered around here, I'm gonna be saying anything as well. By 2030s, all games are gone, including for Stop Killing Games has been bankrupt for unknown reasons, for some kind of child safety has just absolutely gone wrong, and that will cause for financial crisis. Even that wasn't going to be able to be smart as well, but sometimes that by the age of over 50 or 60 years old, that age restrictions update is absolutely going to get things more wild. So there's no game is owned by Dromia Pixel and some other kinds of the people from There's No Game that wouldn't probably even exist around here. And that must be for a current name of this nemesis thing on your computer. There must be for an evil one side as well that your computer might going to crash. There must be Mr. Glitch. And all of the players wouldn't be able to be for surviving for a long time as well. Some kinds of characters was Sherlock Holmes, Dr. Watson, and Mr. Wilhelm. And probably one of the guys for another could be the hero and the princess and the Dark Lord over here for right next to it. So this is absolutely going to be using for some kind of screw or even heavy metal for some sort of that says game. There's a scissors, a pickaxe, and anything else such as keys, not guns. There must be interactive sounds and a Soviet metal badge, but this is not actually real. This is a metal star over here, and that must be a memory card, a Bitcoin, and not anything as well. So this is actually the title that we didn't mention to do. And finally, that must be that says around here, the using as a Flying Squirrel OS. OS means this is absolutely an operating system. And other language could be this is not a game. There is no Joe, or there's no Joe. And probably this is actually the French language. That wasn't absolutely going to be like this. The Japanese language, I'm not sure that wasn't a Russian languages, could be like this. So if the game updates around here for translating those language, I'm gonna be translating into there is no game or this is not a game. So I apparently this is absolutely a goat who was stuck in a cage, but I'm not very sure. This isn't going to be for exactly how that I just going to be that I telling you something. So I'll be finding without further ado for some kind of submitted sprites. They not exist anymore, but I can't tell you that we're going to be searching for this. And probably there's no game as probably for only for this is actually for one comic. So this is actually one comic post from something else. So as you could say that Mr. Glitch, why won't you save the goat? Which means this is pretty impossible to get around out here. And that wouldn't be possible like this. We checked around for one of these guys. And probably the fallen millions over here. So this is everything that we already looking for, and that was probably a little bit short. To find There's No Game Comic Studio, this is very impossible to find, like absolutely that we're going to be pressing news. So There's No Game Comic Studio should never to be able to be existed as well. It was since back in for some other kinds of years, or probably that we're not going to be showing this. Some say it was absolutely posted on September 3rd, 2 years ago. I cannot believe it that I just not going to find out what is next. So even though that wouldn't absolutely gonna be uploaded more, because sometimes that says There's No Game Comic Studio is nowhere to be found exist as well, unless you're gonna be searching around as well. There's the unofficial for a search to find as well. Unofficial, try to find this as well. The unofficial There's No Game isn't gonna be existed right now as well. So as you can see, it was owned by Draw Me a Pixel. It has for a little bit amount of seasons, but I'm not very sure there's no game over for around here. That says there's no game around here, there won't be a title for something else due to issues like their copyrights. So that does not going to be exist as well. And I cannot believe that wouldn't be for to find something else. So I would try to find anywhere that I cannot believe. Especially this video has gotten over 7 minutes or something. So we're going to be looking around for this quick. And that is going to be like, I'm probably sure that we never already find out as well. I have seen from DanTDM, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and even more YouTube channels or YouTubers around for something else on the internet. As you can see, there must be a mouse cruiser, just like I had one for something as well for a little bit for one time. So, I wouldn't believe that that must be for some kind of like anybody as well. That says Flying Squirrel operating system. Even though I didn't actually, that says no game here, or this is not a game. I'm probably sure it wasn't going to be for like this. This could be Indian version, the French language around as well. The Indian cookies are shocked about the games are gone by 2030s, including French, Japan, Russia, or even more such as German, and even for like this as anyways as well. Even though that the operating system is still absolutely being alive or something it was not. So the games doesn't exist on this operating system except for Windows. Of course, that there must be for some kind of cookies like the Julebay cookie could be for like this. I didn't remember for round as a Julebay cookie it was. So I didn't remember her for just as well. It's just like the Gulab Jamun cookie and Kaju Katli cookie, Jamu Katli cookie. There's Clouded Cream cookie over here, and Banquet cookie, Dark Cacao cookie, and probably Crunchy Chip cookie. I put around for those two Dark Cacao characters around here, and especially they're saving the goat. That like the yogurt cream cookie is gonna save it, including Night cookie. But even the Japanese females like these, that Parfait cookie was completely shocked. I hopefully that I'm not sure that Cherry Blossom cookie was really sad to have no games like this. There are no games everywhere on the internet by the 2030s, but I cannot believe this is absolutely have inspected for a little bit of while about the AI moderation of this unnecessary reasons. Thankfully, that will be the end of this video, and the one link is going to be in description below. As thanks for watching, for all your support, and it was completely a total for one thing as well. So that was the entire There's No Game Comic Studio, and that what it is that I just actually to looking for without further ado. there's not even existed as well in Comic Studio, especially that you're going to be searching for news. So that will be it as well, and I'll see you in another video for right there. You have a few days to go before it's too late, and I'll talk to you mini lads and Comic Studio users all later. So thanks for watching.